Hello. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Imperfectly Perfect, True Crime and More with Jay Diaz and Lola. She's mad at me tonight because I tried to dress her up like a unicorn, and so now she's pissed. So she's just back there hanging out, but you probably won't see much from her. Plus, it is 2:30 in the morning, and my daughter finally went to bed after going on 3 days. So I was like, I got to do this video. It's super important. I wanted to do a video on Ernie Shell, and this is in regards to the SuMMeR WeLLs case. I really have a feeling that he is heavily involved in her disappearance for a couple of reasons. But before I get into that, please like this video if you like it. Please share it if you find it shareable. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. We are up to 210 subscribers. Thank you so much to everyone who watched my videos and subscribed, and to all of my old subscribers. Thank you so much for sticking with me. I know it has been a ride. So thank you. Before I get into this video, though, I do want to put out a trigger warning. There will be talk of human trafficking and, sexual abuse and things of that nature. Just some maybe risky language you might not like. So if that's not for you, you might want to click off this video, but this is super important, and please stick around to the end to hear what I have to say. I am literally just trying to, bring out the people I think are involved in SuMMER's disappearance. So today I was watching, just some of the stuff on YouTube, like always, and I kept running across Ernie Shell. And he has said to, have inserted himself into SuMMER's disappearance. He pretends, he's involved in, stopping human trafficking. And so I'm going to get into some of that. So this is for educational and entertainment purposes only. These are all my opinions based on what I've seen going on. And so I am just here to give you that information. So I took a bunch of notes, and if it seems all over the place, it is, because he was all over the place. All over the place. So really, I just wanted to go over what I saw and how insane, literally insane, this could be. It's like almost right in front of your face. It's so it's scary. So Ernie Shell, he is said to be involved in stopping human trafficking, setting up all types of different programs to do so. Okay. So let me just go through what I have. He impersonates police officers and has gotten in trouble for it several times. And what really brought my attention was he was put on blast by Benny, Blood Money Benny Keys. He's got a YouTube channel. And this is what happened. There was a woman who put Ernie on blast for sexually texting her 10-year-old daughter, and she saw it and confronted him. And, of course, he was doing a real creepy laugh. And so Benny put him on blast for it and called him out on a live and said, yo, you're a psycho, you're sick. You pretend like you're, helping with sex trafficking, and you're texting 10-year-old little girls. And this isn't the first time he's done this. So that was super creepy. And Ernie said, oh, do you really believe that? And Benny was like, yeah, I kind of do. And he never denied it. He never denied that, oh no, that's not true. I would never do that. No, never did that. And also another thing is that it's been found on several websites that instead of saying call 1-800-TBI-FIND for any information to do with SuMMER, he has made it so people are contacting him with the information, not TBI. So I found that really weird. And he's been linked to something called Predator Nation, which is where you're supposed to catch sexual predators, trying to hook up with young girls or whatever. He also acts like he knows the president. He said that he knew Donald Trump very well because of all of the programs and stuff that he's involved with, and basically his government clearance, which I doubt he has any government clearance. Okay. Um, it's just so creepy. He said that he was the director of Save Our Children with human trafficking. He says that he makes laws. The Prostitution Act is something that he was involved in, and now because prostitution is no longer on the streets, it's more internet, and it's, you can put the prices of the girls, how much you want to pay for them, and that's for adults and for children in children trafficking. It was just so weird. And then he said he started a program called Voices for the Children, which was a task force against child human trafficking. He says that you can sell kids from anywhere from $2,000 to $60,000, depending on their age and their looks. Okay? And then he said to catch a predator, you have to pretend or think like you are one. So it was just more and more stuff was getting weirder and weirder. He said that he has been a bounty hunter for 20 years and that he has extensive training. Okay. He said that, oh my God, this was the creepiest part. Okay. So he started in an interview talking to this woman about, what he does, who he is. Okay. And so he said that he had a story for her. Oh, many stories too, by the way, during that interview, which were all really weird. But here's one that stood out to me. And this reminds me of a movie. Tell me if you guys know this movie. But anyway, he said that he was setting up a sting to, basically lure prostitutes in. And that when they came to the hotel room or wherever they were meeting, they would then say, oh, we're here to save you, okay, from this life. So he said that there's this, he hooks up with this one girl. She comes to a hotel. And she doesn't know what's going on. And that he starts talking to her. And, I guess they're supposed to change them out of the clothes that they're in, in case there's somebody, like a prostitute bodyguard watching them so they can slip them out of the hotel. Well, he said after he was able to get her out and was talking to her, that he said, oh my God, he said that he knew she had a microchip in her neck, only a few layers of skin down, okay, and said to her, how free do you really want to be? And she said, I want to be 100% free. He said he told her, this is going to hurt a little bit, and took out his knife, dipped it in hot water, cut the back of her neck, and took out the microchip. He said it was messy, she was bleeding, but she was free. I swear to God, on my life, that is what he said. The lady was looking at him that was interviewing him like, what is wrong with this guy? She goes, wow, it sounds like a movie. And I was thinking it is. Isn't it like Transporter or something like that? I know it's a movie. I've seen that. So that was weird. And then he said also that same prostitute then handed him a telephone number and said that her son that she actually had was somebody who was holding her as like basically a sex slave. He had impregnated her and they had a baby. That he then took the baby and kept the baby safe all these years for her to get back to him. So he actually reunited her with her baby, and that her captor is actually, they got back together, and it turned out to be a beautiful love story. And the lady was looking at him like, well, that doesn't sound so great. And he's like, well, it is. You have to look at the bright side that they're a unit, a family. I mean, it just kept going on. And I was just like, what the hell is wrong with this guy? Literally, like, it was weird. He also said that he would go in and wear a t-shirt. He had these t-shirts made, and it was about catching predators, and that he could always tell who was the predator and who wasn't by how offended they were by his shirt. So he said the non-predators would say, "Oh my God, I love your shirt. That is so great." And he said that the predators would avoid his shirt and run whenever they saw predator on the shirt. So I just was like, this guy is so insane. Literally. I feel like I also said that I think law enforcement is somehow either involved in SuMMeR's case or involved in covering it up. But what I think the link is someone like Ernie, who has ties to the president, who has ties to law enforcement, who knows all about sex trafficking, okay? He knows SuMMeR's family. He had motive, money. He had opportunity. He was said to be there, you know, around SuMMeR, around the property, or, you know, supposedly around the time she went missing. So he is definitely my number one suspect. For sure. For sure now. Okay? Just the delusional stories, and you guys need to check this guy out. Ernie Shell. Okay? I don't know. It's just crazy. And then I also thought he had made a comment and said that the internet is now, or he is mad at Facebook because they would not let him pray before a meal. And I don't know if he was doing an interview or what, but he said that they would not let him pray before he ate his meal. Now, I'm wondering what kind of prayer you're talking about. Are you talking about pray to God to save you from the horrible things you're doing to people, or like pray PREY on children? You would not let them, he would not let you pray on what? Children, or pray over eating? So you need to clarify that, Ernie. You know, you are not looking good. It is said that he is heavily using drugs, and that, you know, people who have known him for years noticed a huge change. He's irrational. He's saying crazy things. And that is the worst kind. You have somebody in a powerful position, okay, in charge of helping people escape human trafficking. And you're looking to me like the number one predator, okay? You have all the motive, and you are a number one suspect right now. I am not guessing that. I am letting you know from what is going on the internet that this is who is being looked at right now. It is just crazy. And also, another person that I wanted to talk about that has said to, you know, really be saying delusional stuff is someone that I thought was actually very much so on SuMMeR's side in the beginning and had good intentions, but not so much anymore, I don't believe. There's a channel called Missing But Not Forgotten, who I've actually given props to before. And she has had her channel taken down for stealing people's content, saying crazy delusional things. And she actually made false reports about SuMMeR being found, and that the police had found SuMMeR, and that they weren't telling the public because they were trying to build a case. I mean, you wouldn't believe the stuff that people are doing for money. And then what is a big thing why I think her channel was taken down was because during every live, which she seemed to be doing almost every day, she was asking people to donate money to her son's headstone. He had passed away, you know, like 5 or 6 years ago from cancer, and that she needed to raise money for his headstone. And so that's why her channel was taken down. But she was said to have ties to Ernie, that she talked to Ernie and got a lot of her information from him. So we can see how that went. These people really need to be called out. It is not helping SuMMeR's case help find her. It is hindering her. All the people that are trying to profit. You have channels like Molly Go Lightly and Heels in the Air. Okay. You know, these are the people that are pretending they have SuMMeR's back and in all actuality are doing anything for their own personal gain. These are not the people that we need trying to find SuMMeR. You know, getting Don fired from his job, you know, just crazy things, unnecessary things, and a lot of bullying. And it really needs to be called out. But this Ernie Shell, something is not right with this character, my friends. I am telling you that. Like, intuition is like bing, 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 red flag. You know what I'm saying? Please. So you guys tell me what you think. Go check him out and let me know what you think. Please comment what you guys find, if you find anything else, and what your impressions are of Ernie. Do you think he could be tied to SuMMeR's disappearance? I mean, look, he's got motive, you know, any way to cover it up. If somebody's going to know about how trafficking goes and where you will and will not find these children, he's going to know, guys. I'm telling you. So I just had to do this video before I went to bed. It is like 3 o'clock in the morning and I am ready. So please watch this, share it out, like, subscribe if you haven't done so already. Thank you so much to everybody. I appreciate you and your time. We have to find SuMMeR. We have to find SuMMeR. I feel like we're getting close. I don't know. But just got to do a lot of praying and starting to look at some of the people that really could be tied to this disappearance instead of just assuming that it's Don and Candace. So please be kind, be safe, cherish the simple things. I appreciate you guys. Have a beautiful, blessed day or night wherever you are. Bye.